you mind if I say something nice about you for the first time ever in my life?
I suspect there's a backhander coming, but go ahead.
I've got a lot of time for your tempo.
You serious?
I have a lot of, it's as smooth as silk.
Oh, well, thank you. I actually used to train a lot of like silky smooth swings because I used to rush so much, and that's how my swing breaks down when I get a quick backswing. So thank you, Phil.
But I do have a question. What is tempo? It's just a word that gets thrown around. What is it?
Well, it was to me. I used to hear great coaches talk about tempo, and I used to think it was like a made-up thing. But no, like, look, it's the ratio of your backswing to downswing, which people say, oh, that's obvious, but it's not, I suppose, measured much other than by a stopwatch. So yes, it is the time you take, but people can have a fast tempo, but have a slow swing because of the way the ratio works out.
Yeah, understood. So what's your tempo?
When I used to measure it, which has been a while, it was about 2.8, in other words, 2.8 parts backswing to 1 part downswing.
And how did you measure?
We used to have like literal metronomes and clocks.
A metronome and a clock.
Yeah.
Have I got something for you?
What do you got?
I want you to put that on.
What is it?
So the Garmin S62 has a swing tempo feature within it. I want you to whack that on your wrist.
How good is this? This breaks the backswing.
I know how good it is, I just gave it to you.
You never let me enjoy anything.
No,
Okay.
because look how you hit it. I want you to feel the pain that I feel every time I play golf.
Right.
So this will actually measure your tempo, because I want to know what your tempo is, your standard tempo is, that I was so admiring before.
What do I have to do?
Try hitting a golf ball,
You don't have to
but just with your normal tempo.
You don't have to touch or anything. Just hit it. Okay. All right.
Okay. What's
2.8. Are you serious? It's got everything here. It's got backswing and downswing ratio. So it says my backswing is 0.72 seconds and my downswing ratio is 0.28 seconds. So in other words, downswing is quicker than backswing, clearly. But you do that with the tempo average and it comes out to 2.8.
It's 2.8. Okay.
That's magnificent.
Right, but that's the starting point. So what I want to know is, what's the impact to the common person, not someone fancy like yourself?
Well, I'll stop you there. Even to someone fancy like myself.
Okay, including me, but it changes in tempo.
Absolutely. If I ruin my tempo, along with 99% of the people that I coach, usually it results in a very similar problem. And that is that people usually rush their backswing and therefore don't have time to make the right transitional move, allowing the arms to drop and the blah, 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 and the club to shallow.
But given the fact you don't measure your tempo, we're now going to do it. So I want you to go too quick on the backswing.
Right.
So really quick backswing.
Yeah.
And you can tell me how it feels, and we can also see how it's performing. But I want to know what happens when we go out of tempo.
I don't like swinging fast in the backswing, Phil.
Well, that's no good.
All right, so fast backswing, then hit it.
Okay, so the result's okay. What are your numbers?
I'm down to 2.2 tempo. My backswing is down to 0.51, so 0.2 less than it was.
Yeah, okay.
But my downswing's almost identical at 0.24.
Right, okay. So now I want you to reverse it. I want you to go super slow on your backswing. And let's find out, because I reckon...
And what am I doing then? Hitting it hard though?
Yeah.
So slow backswing.
Okay, this is really important. The instructions.
Yes, it is.
Just a slow backswing.
And then normal. You can add the next part. God, I'm simple, Philip.
No wonder you don't teach it.
How slow? Real slow? There we go. So, tempo 5.7.
1.3 seconds back.
1.73 seconds back.
1.73 seconds back, okay.
And the downswing nearly the same, 0.03.
Yeah, so pretty close to the downswing. And what was the result?
Well, hit it to the right.
So when you're completely out of tempo, things go a little bit pear-shaped.
Well, and moreover, like that second shot there, I almost didn't know when to apply the force. You start overthinking it, and you feel all out of whack.
Okay, so this is an interesting thing now that we're able to measure tempo. Is your downswing time's really changing?
No.
But your backswing time is changing enormously.
Yeah.
Leading to complicated results.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I discover what my tempo is? Because I know, like from a professional point of view, because we've had this discussion before, this 3-to-1 ratio keeps coming up.
The only advice I could sort of give you, or what I used to do to train tempo with all of my clients, is I get them to swing in slow motion, but at a rough 3-to-1 ratio tempo because we know worldwide that's pretty decent, okay? So I get them to...
So what's the 3-to-1? Where does it?
Well, it's just something when I say by fluke, almost every elite player in the world is about 3-to-1 ratio.
So their swing time's the same?
No, the swing time's not the same, the tempo's the same. Because you can have slow swingers and you can have fast swingers, but their tempo is the same.
So I know how to understand or how to measure my backswing or my tempo. You just got to have something, well, hang on, a stopwatch, a metronome,
Well,
or just have a little bit of
I've never
technology.
seen anything this kind of cool because, like, that's amazing. Because I would love to actually hit hundreds of balls like this now because I only know roughly what my tempo was. Couldn't have told you to the point, nor even remotely to the ratio of specifics there. That's incredible.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So find my tempo, I've got to measure it.
Yep.
How do I maintain my tempo?
Well, you could sing songs, that's one way. I count, and I've told a lot of my students to count because that really helps. So, you know, 3-to-1 ratio, whether it's a, you know, a second-based thing or not, clearly isn't because none of these I'm taking more than a second to do my backswing. But I'll count to 3 before I get to the top. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, hit on 4. So it's literally 1, 2, 3, 4. And that strike on 4, or feeling like I strike on 4, it just doesn't make me feel rushed, right? And there's some songs you can sing. There's a couple.
Have you got a favourite?
Well,
Oh, this is not going to go well.
This is
No,
embarrassing.
nothing from NWA days.
No, this is embarrassing, but I used to sing, well, I'm just going to do it, ready? I know this is going to come to backfire on me big time. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rice. I used to hit on pocket.
Flush it down the middle, hit it in the sky.
Because it was smooth, right? And it took me
Yeah.
ages to sing a song of sixpence, a pocket. I couldn't make a fast backswing. Now that's slower than my normal ratio. That's 2.9 that last shot.
So really what we need to do from a tempo is understand it,
Yep.
measure it,
Yep.
find what yours is,
Yeah.
and then find a way of repeating it that may end up being sing a song of sixpence. Of all the songs in the world, how about give me one that I'm going to enjoy. Give me Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the moon. I don't even know how that goes, but
Just, you got to just do,
you sing it.
fly me to the moon.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. Okay.
Fly me to the moon.
All right, here we go.
Fly me to the moon.
Geez, that worked too. How
Oh
good's
yeah,
that?
it always works.
A tempo, 1.218. Fantastic. Yeah, no, this is awesome.
Solved.
A new song. Never did like sing a song of sixpence.